Otimenka.
Me too, Kappa.
Say me jina ye na me.
Yeah. Thanks for drawing my attention. So we're gonna what? Now, fire. Oh, and the fire.
Baba, what do you know you? And the papa.
Okay. Yatonka. So, would you know dear because enche me message amount.
Bibia Gina, my network, Omoda Tum Kama.
Okay. And yet, my mention a job watching. Oh, and Obosofonia be, and then I can hand over to you. Why?
Hey, Rambo, what you do?
Rambo.
I take it for about.
I'm who's Isaac on Saba. Yeah. To my boss, my movie, my boss. What?
I just watch your driving. If a man take it,
Oh, Daddy. Oh, Jai, me die. My member, a little explanation. We draw Jumama, Beko conference call, mean to me, make you watch your answer pet from Beka, same be said. Say, Obi Bayer or Krama on your crammer, now cry on your crack. Ojahin may do who ya pause a question of Busai and Okabana, what you might this total at the Anama Munamodi, I didn't call angle, say institutional racism. You never asked the question about racism. It was about ratings, Akwantufuo ratings. Oh, yeah, it's just a man. Not come what about two and he said, oh, you know, one thing too, Papa Tio Joining, almost to me, you also, why you are say we are talking about racism instead of talking about rating and scores. Institutional racism have nothing to do with ratings. Papa, I mean, there's a man who's at tracking. I
just watch can baby as see our one, more be on baby Akasefi. Because you're not coming Akasefi America. Ebia now, because who would many, and now Japan into baby only different. I want to
make herself free Alexandria, Virginia. USA.
Hey, baby, I'm going to Virginia.
The animal can only video her and no crebisu near Quamu. Quabra can never talk about say. Hey, Papa, Quabra, the other can't say bank, we say this. Something there's discrimination, but when it comes to credit scores, it has nothing to do with racism. It's about how you spend your money. And such man, I may be bad, Papa. Take credit score, but I have a program. It was software. Your friend is the decision engine. So, woman information. I'm running through the decision engine. I they check it. I checking all your spending. I checking all your spending habits in this country. It's now say we saw the cash. Share. Oh, America now we a cashless system. Who dia wo ye and now so wunya call be abetimi dia koto when you okra 100 etina beyansi mu nyina that credit so no because obi na credit system bi accredited wealth amana busuafo say papa oja hinanuanom okope dan to okopa apartment and hayo sebe na kura adwuma ni bi wo ha okope kura omo check side ni nyina why because papa yes me said that say me kotoka. Now, I was holding almost about 15,000 me this year or more. When you say me, yeah, be no more run my credit score. And I'm what about say with the 15,000 to us here. I'm to stay. We have to run your credit. So because they want to check your scores. Obi mausika or my idea by 5 years. Or person who habits and son or the idea na shawunsa. And to me, son, me the idea more be at me the free or say me who say wo. We are good at say what you can tell. We say. That is why they are rating Ghana. Akwantufuo is a liar. Also, by a Pabnadia conference now, Mama, you say. Me too, Papa, or Henry, Oja, me too,
company, no can be sa, Yanka Musukakra, oh, Cassa Kufado, or the Cassa on my penny, as a more can, yes, I said. Well,
because that is why we have been raised. We don't tell them the truth, and I'm going to prove to him. Say, I did no. I some now catch Africa for an air bonnet, air draw. They are not rating Africans because they are Africans.
Papa, watch out, no, I can't say, oh, my credit in your papa, so now I'm Obama. Because,
You know the rules.
They rate every country according to your GP as to your debt ratio. And yes, I am Africa phone tra. What one now 100?
I just watch with him. Achina Mesramo. Obia Mrantem. Na ratings, you know. Baba Chachiremu. Aha. I was when Papa Odia the Cuban or the school fees. Baba Chachir rating, A to say, B to say, C to say. The market sometimes we call Ghana. And I also say, you have a man user figures, economic index. No, I'm going to blame him. And I'm a child one of money against the Achina. Baba Chachir rating, no. Yeah, who say B plus, I say B minus, I say C, I say. Come on, into the Boncomo, me and Cosso. On rating, say, I just got to watch it. My point is, say, Nana Kufado, on the Belmia, on why you suit these agencies, no, on rating, accuse previous government. Why is it now they are crying? Me, that is where my concern is.
I know that is how I'm telling you. Kwabra ba obejina score so I can't score now or 2 years in the course. Say you discriminating. No, if you have a good credit score in America, they can never discriminate against you because obejima see you you have 3 scores, 4 scores. No, me got me car. Because I was above almost close to 800. You know, you buy me 1.9%. But man negotiate getting less. It's all about $100. That's $100 in it. That's what me prove which credit for me say 100. No one watch a credit card. Who's spending more than 30%? They be out 70 that so much chase you because they chase you to spend so as they can get you in the high interest rate.
Okay, I just got to watch it. Medasi na enko. Ade ba ko a several line na ese nyina so eto ho ase ne say. Say your boy a play ye as Africa. We don't need anyone to rate us.
Why na ye na kasa no for.
When him say cool clear asati. Edumre bia stability ba Africa bi ono. Omo ye bibia fa no peer review. Say who say Cote d'Ivoire president or person constitutional, more leaders no, move into the floor. They can't do it themselves. Oh, then somebody will control you. In the DNT and go for Africa and the leaders no. Omunyani etine. Now that be just a beefy baby. No back catch them say because what can say for currency. Yeah, for currency. Currency who got to add Ghana. 2016. So Ukra. 1 cedi, Ubenya $4. Over 2019, Ukra 1 cedi, and say Uya beer $8. Now Obia, or one Bemuka say, what do you think you are trying to do? Then you allow external to come in and intervene. Oh, in the North Korean any mayor, and also count. I just got to watch it twice way.
What happened is we are investor now to bank now me ma with 750 to 800 score me ko to 300 na broni na ba no kra 400 score why na do sika be mano. No matter how they discriminate, you know, baby, or mu but when they bomb music they don't care so you're white and I black. Because when himself
when the pool is there. Yes. Especially when there's a pool.
It's Oja and he say, yes, who fill a form of baby near share or sika unya near run bank accounts. Or me say baby or crash and me copy apartment and mobile. Yeah, farmer me because me be bro so. Or make us say mount. They say discriminated, but honey who's our income near so much to the point. Say why so beji hamaobi. Oh, it's African for no, yeah, Kojibusiana, yenko with strong background because I say you know vogan busa as a question no. And now the betu on the way Kwabna Emma yen yina aduna kosu say institutionalized racism, which nunti na
some more kind again situation because I almost discriminate against Nigeria na almost discriminate against Togo inti enye or other Africa ko aye kwati but mama wo dey see na emra okọ anim no udu ba bi e be hwe obi na yenko obosonfo so ebra wo dey
eja kwesi we dey medase pa se we yi asemi anu ama me kama
obosonfo
yeah oja
yo botama oso dase Sadia mama nko obosonfo
ami wa ha oja otiminka
obosonfo na nanom aya na omama mi di omho ya kakra wo hwe nsemu a yewura ba omia metonka me se na nanom aya na omama mi di omho ya kakra wo hwe nsemu a yewura ba omia ka kire Ghana fo so ya adwuma of Bank of Ghana na Ghana penya se baba bosia na afi wa ba mu a bosia ya born left center atwoku a rate na ba yesi akosi yako yefi bi yakosi na nanom di ade ntina ya nanom ye ni hansa obosonfo boya nkomo na question mi oni oda no yi ba kwa no me yanko anim nya pa bia
yo michia itie for ni ebedwafo ma minim ni ana wo ka kosi se na nanom na die se o ye di dwumadi e hye ni sa wo ye di oman sika ne hye ni nsa no ya manan so ansobusum ambobusum bia di wale ho mi didi se abosom akese pa wo ho kuhwehwe abrofo ne bae no nofo no mantimi ndi akotene sabe sanse tumi e wo ho nyeti ma enti sa tumi ni bi no yentimi amana amfa bi amfa soya na se ne ye ka no anka ntam se oba no odi no kure
ebe eduma
we kura anka ise party level kura na anka se omo yes ade nti uko campaign na wutwa ntra na bosom no omoni wedi unza na ndo kwa emlebi kwa no o twantro ni bi na se de ne ba ya platform no e da ni butu ye
obosofo ban wa de ne kakra na ma one so nse wo
ya otiminka
okay koso afikoso
na me ka se nka omo at the party level no mo mutimi go through sa traditional way na covenant na and asani ayo musi eswe na nka ebeboa kababua mema ntoni bi opa mo twa mo be hwe yi but at the national level no say okra Quran Quran
na Quran say na hwe bi anim
book keke anka sisia ye wo Islamic Council of Ghana so ye Islamic Council of Ghana na omo so ye genin so omo ye nyame dwuma na nyame so wo mumu a anka ne nsemi bi okeka ye nyina wetimi ekita the Holy Quran na omu se eno na eye nyame nsem omu edi akire na anka they will be able to hold the second gentleman of the land oka omu ho oka religion ho we cross up holy book no na anka omatimi abone kokko na say ya omo etwenanim
yo abosonfo wo wadi amayosem achiache denti ana sabre yenya media house bi enko omampani abedi akire wo say hey bawo wo kan say fundamentals no weaker exchange rate wo be yiwama nana exchange rate di na ayiwama what is going on ninsam ba kumienu okan ye say by 2020 no efie bia Ghana water closet emu ene ebe ne asesi ya efe de KBI pimfo abo ye de share the media have no balls to go to him na mumisa sansam o de to say Korean fo no enya ho adwuma media no omo adwuma no de ntina omo yesa abazabo yo abazabo ababio abazabo se obosonfo na homa ne nyina so dia ende mekọ adabuadi ho ada se adabuadi ni ho a ende mekọ wofa kwame ho oba kwame
na de obi anton ka de amewa ha o wotimenka
Me too nka pa kwa na.
O fatano, o fatano.
Ai, o kwa na jinas.
No.
Wait, 1 second, 1 second.
Fire. Fire, you are not following instructions.
Fire, 1 second, 1 second. I would say. Fire, oh. Fire. Wait.
I was giving you instructions. And you are doing what you want.
1 second. Obi a mute na dey. Why? Obi a mute na except minute deputy. Why? Obi a mute no. Yes. I'm say of Kwame until say you mute no. I'm say Isaac ana Abi.
Munyina mundi abetie. Na chairman church or edin to.
Isaac ne Abi enka bi, right?
Me fi obosom so amekwa Isaac ansa na Abi.
Entino Mr. Wa mo nka bi ansa na obi abebi. Why Mr. Why? Thank you.
Papa Smiley, it's not you told me, you mentioned my name before. It's not
I apologize sincerely. His Excellency. Yo, mama nko obosom for some better and come until Isaac. Obosom.
Yo. Betonka uja.
And that was me uncle.
Okay, say obi sa me asem bi ansa na me drop yes ba.
So chedi ayi anu me uncle.
Say man minim say na obi say aden na.
Na me bisa say ye na media no.
Nkramofo no.
Wo muntu bi nko omampania bedejo onko bisa no nsem ba akumie no okan say we don't need to borrow. Ghana ehia say e be borrow. O kan say fundamentals ni weaker akwa bi o ye fa na exchange rate oba be chew wo say edu ba bi mpo no wo say am o ye press conference
okay yeah okay
my rest currency no me dey key na koma IGP and currency na adwane. Why is the media not asking questions particularly to the vice president?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they have been granted that platform to ask these questions until we have in revelation need a brain, or they just run through the social media. Flashback, people get the audio, they play and all that, capture headlines. Now, radio morning show, now you're discussing Kakra, and Krano is only radio stations are more ni aban afa until the ayen say all that. But critical things and can say media houses and as pressure groups. We will be in a position to be subjecting them to all this critical analysis. But I think my dear could see so. We say if we are Tamil Samres and Nakufamres opening for Amreson and Sad Denny a buyer, say your more friend say then BBs that not amount for be service on questions, sir. I can also to meet Makutin Pana, which originally announced Sana, why we and answer John Hammer Bresso take a crash, so take a crash. Manana Kufa Dubai, they mean who's at the enemy said you want
so your friend face the press.
Nimia.
Yes, face
the press. I hope I don't need be that.
I'm panic for the buyer to ask them so.
Okay, you want to Tamils for the buyer. It may be said these are the opportunities and as events are people get to ask questions and subject presidency and answer the executive to some questions. But let's the president to wait. Because on Kevin Mobinka and any at the Kunti I said people are not asking. Let me say this about Umians and some more can any wash or boy, say every breathing and all that. And Nameka say, say opportunity, has not been granted to these media houses. Yene kind of idea may keep challenging you. Said, not do most of your lawyer or your lawyer. He's not a lawyer. In my opinion, no, it's not in line with human rights. It's not in line because this is time and I saw Timmy demonstrate say ampa. But I don't go in a nutshell, media
question obi ayano and any yano. The antina so obi wo abemu an opposition bia nkofo amudi na chino omuntumuntunofo ayede enti na naska on dia we broso bebre was programming was fear was nkontompo
answer
the enti
na ensa ema weduane na sa ne ye ka no by till Emma Udia, no, so to be in Casas and Sano. I say, I'm sure, and will be a wadoye, will be a wadoye, will be a wadoye, no, so much to Tidia and Yeshawano, no, to Tidia and Yeshawano, Ubitimiaka Sanipano. So can I be a neighbor ball? And Tisana Aquacoban, and any transparent model, ye did almost say from Council of Elders and Grofubri, it be crying better.
Yo, na sana o kan what chairman enemy there. So is it necessary to say if these advisors will be paid a BG22, a BG31, as a matter of fact, advisors in Bohamuji Akatua Essing on boss, even in Britain. Why should you pay these advisors if they can't really give the advice that we expect to know? Why should you continue to pay them?
Yeah, why do you even employ them? Why do you
say Nanado Nabemu Ayen perform here Juma president office no me over 1,785. Why should you keep all these people?
Yenim. And it's part of the failure, no incompetence. No, it's part of there was a time I said that he's a political disaster to the nation. Nana Akwantufuo, the president of Ghana, is a political disaster to the Ghana's democracy. Well, I don't need the World Bank to tell me the number of employees around the presidency and answer. It's clear. And people are facing it. He's a well, paralyzing the democracy.
Me to me, Mr. Question, as I said, Isaac. So,
Mr. Lawyer Nibiako report you Manchester United and I say,
why a player, yes, Obia Bonnet. And Yafa Phantom said, Yaman said Manchester United player, young player, when agree with it, or baby say, we're raping. So be cancer or could defend Sandy Pano or 4 rapiswana. More I drink like a 12. Now I'm called Isaac. So.
Okay, but I was a 7 and yet a mundaho, or could defend or
so said Green was about the quality.
Said Bonina Wayano. We are my fan home. I say, Asutra, Yeman, and Opa Chelsea and Fan Channel. And yeah, or Patch on say, on Patch said Bonina Wayano, and she say, Ye panicho. But if your Patch say, Asutri you or Crana, Yen, Kuma Bimano, and I am. But you say a chopper never cause Bonina would be a safe factor, say, Udisa Bonino. Do a crime I can't find.
Yo, I was on no. Sir, Ghana for man acquire any union beer. On my penny beer, Magana bit me cantro because Obama and animal Kuat watching Bolasso. And a Ghana for penny for him senti. Almost one man and Abuson for. At time I support them and no was some Cassepa. So bandit sep, libation. Mamin Kuma or call Yakuso Bodam or de in Sa Apatashi, but I'm about snap, but I walk coming from the polar ambition and son about from Mikasa and not time so quite sorry. My polar ambition of parliament and then there no ambition. I don't on me. I call Bibsana. Young call Isaac. Isaac.
Opening.
And I design.
Fire here now, swing.
All about. Now, I want to also see
make us a fee, Maryland.
And a wife, Africa, Asia, Europe.
No, US. Now, actually, no.
Now, in some years,
actually, my way. Actually, no, me New York, Maryland, as at now, no, can say. Yeah, my few hoba, security reasons, I am in town, can be at me.
Hey, now I know we are saying. America,
no, be beneath more than, and I could do tomorrow. I could do tomorrow. My make can be being so.
Yeah, but you have a boy, Quabo friend, you have a boy.
Kabna, this is your last time. We said you are mema board or mass and shen. We need rules no. Ope questioner bisa obi kesa and kesa. As a coso.
Last week, Moka so will be say you a picture metal so a bit more I agree. Which na me person me ma comment pa ban menya sa time no akwanya no na this time na me beka. Akwantufuo ya criticize Akwantufuo aban no. Mental MPP4 from UP time up to Mojana Mumua to this time. Omu wicked. Omu evil. Internal say one omu dealing one ye careful one ye smarter. Some kofo way omu be kun di akwase party B. Na internal
okay uwo adansidie bi ebiasi ye pamo obi ana ye kum obi aban tisui because what kind of trust
okay. Me wo bebre.
And your mama compare na fi ento aso e.
I can be more form po. Oh, the men can more form.
Unu ando so e fi so.
Okay. Onu nua. Dankwa, jebi dankwa. Yekunu when this emra so. Omo the campaign serious omo ba mo ba hwehwe mu. Ya kwa 5 years so. Ya kwa 6 years. 6 years na chebia ye betwa agu. Yente eyimpo. Ye wo ho MPP oba tema. Wakwa party aba. Wakwa party odu ni fia na ye twa no kon oba. Ye kunu. Ena me no kese se tan de be chi nipa na mitumi hu. Ama sorry. Ye kunu. Nkwafo bebre ntino some for way no one more delay. You're very careful and for picture and now who guy because omana yetimu no yakua you know your mom median me and many me a smart papa me from life in the agro yeah
yo watch them yenim anas yakosi yenim gophobia they have to run from the country nan say so ya say ko bi adu man me hu say o ti gina yakase bia on say onam man for di nachi nti say sia on susuro yes man nti say sia emu ayu Akwantufuo abai I hope say obetie no jan or your lawyer mama mo nyesa people need to express their views
the trafana ka so your lawyer o the trafana ka so your lawyer Mante, Professor Mate, a Presbyterian moderator. No, I did some no kind. Or say Yansa for no one. Yansa for no Gane, Yansa no one. Oh, you pay for all to say Yano, Omuni, and Yambia Ugana, Obian Womubi, Obian Whooping Ugana. I didn't try because a dear Koto by our Kayano, Wame, and I'm say Amao, you know, confused,
Isaac, somebody na ye kakra na what they know.
Fire, can I ask Isaac a question?
Yo, Isaac, ujina ye no, my enche a question way enfi you're right, me and
Isaac, it is very, very pathetic to hear you saying that JB Dankwa is killed under your government.
Abi, is it a question or a comment?
Hold on, let me make the question. Yeah.
Abi, sir, why in the question? Yeah, I will overrule you and let him continue because
okay. Let me make it simple. Fire, this is not my turn. This is a question. Isaac, don't you think that if people could be killed under your government, there was no security at the time in the whole country? Because anytime I went to Ghana under MPP, I didn't feel, under NDC, I didn't feel secure. And it was through those underlying circumstances that this guy was killed. So why do you blame somebody else?
Okay, Isaac, you are not my uncle, Isaac. Isaac, what do you
yeah, Metomoka. Yeah, sister Metomoka.
And yeah, you just no my uncle.
Abby.
sabe o abruche nti no ɔho ɛyɛ Ghana for tie yɛn nti no nsɛm bi wɔ hɔ a yɛka yɛnka ne yɛ ma yɛ question na obisa no sabe baabi o wadru no anka yɛn sɛ obisa saa question mpo crime bia ni ewiase crime bia ni wiase a ɛwɔ expiring date sɛ wunima meka kyerɛw nti no sɛ mema ban ɛwɔ so na wayɛ mumuaso kata so ɛde akɔva bibi so ha wo wa ban na ban adentina
so yeso
yeso wo wa be what your brochiro ye intina ye nuanu mu a omo Ghana na omo fa ye serious no because isem bi ebeka no sabe enkomu kra
and no question fire
yo yenya maninya no owi a ye kokọ abna so ye tie no question ansa na wato asem so Isaac we de enya kan bi omo na mo bisa question nti yi abedie no wie na yanko tie ko abna so question
abedie dem yi anu awie me say kan bi enu ho a we expiring date
wakasafi America mo ma ntie na asem bisa odema Isaac
me pachona your vice president bi a otwa me fa na kon kenzenaka me pacho kwan be na ofa so a owuye no pacho betimi a chirima kire amanfo ama yetie kwan ofa so a ohwere ne nkwa
I've overruled that because aka case you himself pathologist or result by into said o person kan ya obetumi akọ I dey say ya te so obi akoku yewura Melson no no enye political case so what na now mo bi poison akun awa so nyansa I dey talk asem so
yeah ye bisa question mum ye bisa question na nkofo mo tie no mo hu se o question ye bisa no nkofa ade a state no enu ho asem bia aka omo family nimpo eni asem bia adigasi state no
into no awu ye no ye do mo ko hospital atamos owu ye no ye do ko hospital by law no so obi wu a ye no postmortem until they have the result themselves so if they want to declare it's up to them and no state case different from what Isaac saying.
Fire be on your son man kasa asem na make am say kon kenzana ka on the car the crash in the pool on the car the crash in the pool when this before
as a call when no right question
yeah says no yen payfo no enni respect bia and am say mahama betra so no where are the wise men no says ya no wise men no omoko ya no omode eyi call ya no omoko
let me say a question way baby out there you don't want to talk about those two issues near discuss so the cover there maybe say a question football no African Afro finance
yeah me sure be
you ran money Obama Liverpool I single ba I think 3rd minute or menya create of the time but 3rd
6 minutes
Senegal 6 minutes madani pa konansi Senegal for nya penalty na Yewamani okojina ho onu anadanfo Salah or Egyptian omu nya ball Liverpool no can same be akre keeper no we know a gimmicks psychological onu so ko eko kan bi take it say we be man bedem na je shot okoye wonim dey see here obo ma keeper na chie is the keeper that did the sunkuni finally ya babo penalties ni wa oba won no ho na ku aye wo de abrantie once why mistake back but no one back for here ebio ekoboye what lesson can we learn from this say am penny yan say mfienum why mistake. Can it be like money? No, but me as a afi near esi mfienum no. Na what they call victory. Na Ghana. A penny na this year no. Omani aji se Senegal for this year. Omani aji. Isaac bayan komo.
On my way, Bibi Papa Bia a present we are testing Bibi Papa Bia em fini che maybe you. Intino wa wunim no fasade ni 2-3 Bibi Papa Bia feeling chair and maybe because near my says ya no a time. And now Minan Maba can't send be brave to no name person bako because we share Council of State for some for way no only about
Odika Kesa say that's party amo adwuma. Obetumi aka say that's party ni mistake oye no. Ono amo adwuma no. To me because we Africans for no and I'm said you may know nti no a man for eboye po na America ha ya we obetumi afoke adwuma wura obetumi afoke no agya na adwuma na to ho akoba bi fro obenya adwuma na man na etumo na adwuma nimu nti no ama omo fa nipa no ebo nipa na po omo de ehu se omo nti na akufo ado ade ohu a se omo because ono na ofa omo nti na make say wise man no omo wo he Christian Council for the question omo Peace Council for the question omo ni ma hu says ya no omo atwa kwan bi ato ho a omo ni respect because says ya no aban for ba na okoye bibi na echi a omo betu akesa because say Ghana for the begu omo so no omo be yi this is the time aban we no
Isaac minimum person around the commentary fine me no yarding but person call back to me question young fans aban why mistake some money why mistake 6 minutes no obi wa anka on componenti ho ya hu yewura asamojan o say ni paneti e for so mo bio brand enya akukuduro wakoba she can the do the same thing
onye fair to asamojan wa nya fair to asamojan
okay cause why
asamojan the second paneti no ono so kwabo second paneti share only say qualify and qualify into no so can say no anya fair to asamojan
okay
na mom aban we no ono no onti afutu so otie pa ko betu asesa ni nima nkofo yi say yi levi no omompe obu nkofo a wo hwo mo so no say ade a wo de ba no omompe wo se chenchran wo de beba we ya aban ade a nkofo mpe no say wo jai na wo pe bibi foforo na wo de ya den wo de ba because nkofo no yi na akufa de no property na akofam na nimgu ase a wo de bekọ o de befi so no because bibi papa bia mfi ne nche masa make asem bi ntro so ban we president we presenter ya de lawyer Ghana no hu ye bo ye de edin bi tutu nkofo so na abaye no me ama omo lawyer na ye de atoto no so no abaye no me ama no ye wo ha Bank of Ghana no commercial bank almost 52 million ajira omo po ka ho asem says ya no nkofo omo di discount no president no wan na wayi na di why and where you nedi into no edian papa na wo hwehwe afisa aban we ho because aban we no omo aferi me de mo won no omo aferi kra omo ni bibia ye bi
yo
na
ye beda wase
no me I me 30 seconds because now question me can rape asem yeah
omo pa questions
yeah rape asem rape asem no sometimes no yeah ya betra abrich US no ye abro abi before nsuan nyansa no abi before bebre o da me fa ne bebre menyi ebi no mfi abi before bebre nsuan nyansa broni ba bia ni ho ope nipa bibini me na me ka kiro from experience
gina Nanaska Kamama Nanaska on you to come up.
On a massacre walk.
Omoko and may young Potopoto or no
may say
what's in Kamana before us.
May
Okay,
Mamma Batman and Neska. Miss Rena, Sasam Nanocre. Idea me who or Mohone say, many be nothing. Idea me who on who say. So say, Nipa that's an impenucre or Momo penucre. And he won anything. Nano crena or home or henna womb. And your oboa. Then you are dobbing on. Nano
papa. Madame, we
only Tano Creme, yeah. Isaac, Mr. Where the man can't say.
Isaac,
no. I know. Yeah, no. My man come and say, oh, Obi Kasam no one we are anytime you over fees. Okay, Broni Babia,
if we are see or penny pa bibini. On then it for some reason. On then it for some reason. Mame for myself.
I'm getting difficulties. Difficulties.
No. Mame for myself emre won't take on to say mbe finish me you know. Me say
I ain't I'm person finish no.
But mame yan the time na oh wo hwe omo we sika broni eba warawa o waro wo status na ode waro wo hwe dwuma wo die post awo sika awo ena o ahwoso e dia waro nti no so when yasa na ekodu time bi na niema asesape obegya because ya hwe wo hwe America has history nkofo bebre omo aware abrofo a mo wo sika nyina obewi ase no na broni no e de na afa kwan bi so na omo akwacha japade ni mu nya japade o because afina onne ninyaku broni ekwako enjoy more because on person no wo enjoy because baby wo fa on to me fa wonko na rep asem
as much as some person here no I totally disagree with you on that.
Yes.
My uncle,
then a guy na asem no wa mama nka bi prayer na asem no na me dey ba one person be
fire you made I give too much time okay too much don't stop me when I start
Isaac get snappy
yeah
yeah
guy no want to me accuse guy no say send your oba ne dey na call eyi nti no lawyer bia na obi antumi in defending and they are wrong because nipa na odi na akọ no ontumi say intro na oba na kwatwa to no so nti ne yawo lawyers or mo defend such cases no nti no ontumi kan just say oh ya di nipa na akọ court nti no odi for abafo ma ayem tro for omo twa ntro da bia ma especially before ma wa America no what did dia go oba the charge bi beto so obi wi ase no patch nti no our kwan say obi defending no.
O defending no. Ya dasi. Ya take unchire mu. Ya bada as papa. Once back can say.
So me say Ronaldo o si America obedem.
Yeah Ronaldo ya.
Sure. O si America had na obedem watch na. Obedem.
Yo, kwamna me dasi na asemu a as you can make us later we'll talk about that. Me who no crowd bibrisa. Inti seboni bape bibinia. Then bibini bands they say opposite, but I didn't buy more fan love on or honest here. Inti dear na epotna. Again ko abiso. Yeah, Rabbi, I do also.
Yeah, fire. What Isaac's relating to Oyibo and white Oyibo girls is a liar. I don't ever know whether he has the way Isaac is speaking, I don't think he has ever dated any Oyibo before. Because from the get-go, he's got a negative mindset. Isaac,
Abi Jinaso. Isaac, Abi say American, one year sure say. What the Tiboni bada? What the TB and on the TB?
Obi nimo obi nimo ba Nana Browa or so. Yeah. I sorry na assistant nipo. I sorry na assistant nipa. Na meno obi onim bia no me ya from show boy.
Show boy guy into one. What the TB da na on the TB da nyanku yanim.
Me say my son power so into the menka into the manual wo
fire let me fire when it comes to dating Oyibo there is nothing like show boy show girl in this. Do you understand? So you should not bring that girl in show boy on whom? Oyibo girl. You're joking.
No Oyibo girl Oyibo girl na me come
Abi na kasa Isaac Mempesa, opisa question after me. Abi nekasa, mempe interjection bia. Abi to aso.
Fire, when it comes to relationship, Oyibo among themselves, they also break up.
Baby.
They also break up. What doesn't seem to be the multiracial thing to work is purely cultural. You understand? It is nothing like they don't love anything. No, sometimes what normally weakens the thing is cultural. Like I'm saying this from experience. Do you understand? No, because I'm hiding anywhere. His experience is showboy. There's nothing like showboy, showgirl with Oibo.
Okay. More question, but maybe some question.
Yeah, ask me.
Yo, Bisa.
Unim so experience on so council. Unim sir.
Adabi. Any question? I have to ask them so.
Fire. You see. Unfortunately, when it comes to political governance in our part of the world, people are so sycophantic that they cannot reason anymore. Do you understand? They cannot reason anymore. Fire. Yeah.
Okay, sycophantic. Why am I going to papa you professor? You found a professor there. Oh no, Ghana. What that's all.
Fire, yes. These are the issues. This Adai man was given the role. He didn't do anything. You understand? His competence, everything came into question. Fire, look. When Akufo-Addo went to say we should do our own rating agency and so on, you were more or less happy. You are a joke.
Oh.
Hold on. Do you trust the statistics they give regarding Ghana economy?
Yes, Mejidipa.
Oh, you believe in all the figures?
No. But I said, Mama, Mejidipa, their figures not Mejidi. But I said, Mama, can't even say Ghana be a Bruno.
I'm not talking about Asem. I'm not talking about.
To tell me.
Fire. I'm not talking about Asem. I'm talking about the economic statistics they pour out every year. Do you believe it?
Massage,
Fire, yes or no? Forget about. Do you believe it?
I don't believe it in entirety. But
so
there are some that I read that I don't need anyone to tell you.
Yeah, so if you don't believe
they said that there's high inflation in Ghana, I don't need anyone. So that one is true. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it in its entirety. There are some that can be massaged, there are some that cannot be massaged. You know that.
Fire, the figures we produce home are not credible, whether MPP or NDC. Do you understand? Today, NDC is jubilating about rating agencies' rating. But when they were in government, any rating agency are criticism of the government, they will come and even kill that organization. Do you understand? They were even criticizing and doing worse than these people are doing. And Fire, Akufo-Addo say we should create our own agency. And some of them are even, I found it as a joke that we should be minting our own money.
That's a good advice.
Fire, you are joking. When Ghana is minting its own money, or Africa is minting its own money, and Akufo-Addo give the whole contract to his brother Bunti. Mama give it to his brother. Do you think it will work?
And they're working. Some of the mom brothers they are working. I didn't answer it.
Fire, I've been telling you, but look, the discipline required to manage ourselves, we don't have it.
Oh, let me say a question.
Yeah.
So, do you also want to tell our listeners and viewers?
Yeah.
That it's impossible for Africa to have its own rating agency or institution. It's impossible. Is that what you want us to believe?
Fire, we don't have the discipline required.
Yes.
Do you understand? We do not have the discipline required to do such things. Do you understand?
Rating, just rating. You don't have the discipline to do that.
Fire, it's not just rating you. It's not just rating. Fire. Okay, you.
No. Let's get it. Now I want you to repeat yourself. Are you telling us that Africa as a continent cannot have a rating agency? Is that what you want me to believe?
Yes.
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 Obiati.
Yes. Fire, I've said it here before. The African Union, the whole African Union. Do you know who finances their budget?
Apart from China.
Oh, what China? The European Union. And when the European Union finances, when the European Union finances their budget, the same European Union, as a result of fraud, stealing of the money and so on, they themselves appoint auditors to go audit the whole African Union. And you think these people have the discipline to print their own money? Eh? When Buhari will give to his brother or his friend, or Akufo-Addo will give to his brother Bonti, Mama will give to his brother. You think this is what is required? Fire, look.
Okay, Mami Miso Assembly now to answer so. I'm person maybe say question, but Assembly on say I'm on for 20. I said I was in a for. To have presidency as an institution and to have rating agency as an institution, which one is more paramount to a nation? Rating agency, presidency, which one is more of significant that require a lot of things that a nation should do or can do? Which one is most important?
Fire. They are both important. Because they are both. Hold on. Let me explain. No. There's nothing like. There's nothing like. Let me
ask the question and you answer. Answer maybe what you saw. Anyway, draw a scale of preference of importance. Presidency, rating agency. Which one comes first in your thinking?
Fire. In that case, I'll say leadership. We need leadership. But rating agency, rating agency is very important because we need to measure our performance. We don't want leadership because Akufo-Addo is nice, or because Mama is nice. We need to measure our performance. Whether we are moving from A to B, or whether we are improving whatever we are doing.
Why? Wait, Mr. My mimi has no question. Why? I'm for Ibrahim.
Yo, Abi, a question. Misa.
Yeah, Abi.
Yes, as a question.
Abi, me paucho. Some who Adia Mahama Edema Nunu Ibrahim because Otaba ever can as some for Ibrahim who are any no crack. Into no Adia Dina Mahama Edia Nunu Ibrahim because Ibrahim Yenim before time in Ordinia Nisikano. Into Adia,
yeah, question, member commentary. Yes, Abi, Yano.
Isaac,
fire.
Please.
Question.
Okay. Isaac, how many checks did Mama's brother draw?
That's some say too ambiguous. Okay, how many checks? How would you know? Be specific.
How many checks did Mama's brother draw and they all bounced? You should tell us.
Internet, Mahama fought and revenue for internal revenue for a.
You see the way you are struggling?
No, Mr. I can say, where the common sense, Mahama, on the task, Mahama.
Okay.
Abi, I think that will answer to what Isaac asked, and just standard.
Yeah, because his question two is absent. Question 2 was absent. His question
on your internal revenue.
Fire. His question 2 was absent. Very, very absent. Look, if Mama and his brother can give me the accounts, I can tell them what Mama gave to him. So let Isaac.
Ghana me won no me sure say any individual will be come despite one account. Have you checked his account?
Yeah, that is why the country is not working. Fire, no. Fire. You've got a very.
You have his account.
Exactly. Fire, you've brought a very nice point this afternoon. Fire, all of us on this platform, or the average Ghanaian, feels despite is rich. Despite company, do you know their turnover? Do you know their annual profits? Do you know? Mama's brother, do you know his annual turnover? Do you know his profit?
Wait,
Isaac, does Isaac know?
Isaac, what was our question? You know, Mr. Your question, why, Pacho? Mr. Your question, Abi.
Yeah,
me question, you know, say, na Ghana wo bauxite bi o Ghana na me pacho why na odema ni na do ana say Kufuor na dema ne brother na why obetimi answer that question am I
from what we know, it was Mama who was trying to give that thing to his brother. You know, he or whatever they call it.
All right.
But Isaac, this is me. I don't care about these things. Do you understand? You, Isaac, you are talking about his brother. Do you know his turnover? Do you know his annual profit? Fire, you are talking about Despite. Do you know Despite annual profit, annual turnover is profit every year? But you people are touting them to be rich. You know, this afternoon, go and read Metro or Evening Standard. British Petroleum, their profit alone, 12.8 billion pounds sterling. Shell, 19.3 billion profit or not turnover. Do you understand? When I say, Ghana, we pride ourselves. This one is, we don't even know their turnover. We don't even know their profits. Then you people will be there. When these people are giving a lot of money to cover COVID, then you want to compare and rub shoulders with these people. One company's turnover alone. And these ones, all these two companies, they are one of the 100 FTSE companies. How many FTSE companies do we have? How many, even Ghana Stock Exchange 100? What is their turnover? We wake up and talk anyhow. You
are part of ACC or CA Ghana. What concern NCA Ghana or about companies not publishing their accounts? On there by law, every year they have to publish. What is the CA Ghana or Maya Fahum? There be a Mukoya conference. Do you raise such issue? Sir, companies need to be clean by publishing their accounts.
Fire, am I in government?
No, government.
Fire, am I in government?
No, that's why CA, it doesn't need to be in government. It's an organization that I'm not a key stakeholder in finance.
Yeah, Fire, I'm not a member of the ICA Ghana. Do you understand? Their CEO was my classmate. I used to go to him anytime. And I raised this issue.
We are some Okan. Isaac Assemble. Not I said, Kuja said, that be about said. Ibrahim because there are other Ghanaians that have also not published their accounts, and you don't mention their names.
Yeah, there's no transparency. Fire, his government, his so-called, their so-called Mahama was in power for how many years? 8 years. Why didn't they do these things? Why did they do these things? Then they wake up and see when Mama was managing Ghana, Ghana was rosy. I never felt safe under this Mama. If I'm on the same government, his government, some people out there were going around saying they were killing people. What happened to them?
Fire,
Collins Brothers' brother said clearly that he was killing people. What happened to him?
No.
Who was saying they were killing people?
Collins Brothers' brother. Go and ask him.
Also, I can't
say, oh, yeah, be I said commentators, no DNB. Or yeah, comparatively, that is what they have been doing. I
don't follow any party. I don't belong to any party. I don't know anybody to come and tell me.
Yenim say your Labour Conservative, two parties. At one point in time, people can say Conservative it's because they are comparing what was there in Labour. In the almost they are 2 or 5 years, and your 8 years, almost say, see a current security now the insecurity is high. I said that. Back one I could do 95, and back one I do 280. And 300. Common sense tells us that 300 SOC way. That's what they are talking about. Nobody is saying that any government, other in the US, Oda and Tudom, nobody is saying saying that by a rate, accident. Do you want to tell our listeners that there is no accident in the UK? But we get the rate at which people get accident and die in Ghana is high. That's what we're talking about here. Indeed, I think, sir, what the guy was saying, you have to look at it from that context. As you yourself have agreed, sir, none of them are published his accounts. In Jokotaki Ibrahim Mahama, it's not fair. For the fact, say, brother, president, no, I don't think it's fair.
Fire. Did I attack his brother or he brought it? He brought
that
him in.
That is what Isaac was saying, and you could not defend it. Or say Ubebia Otaki Ibrahim Mahama. That is what Isaac said, and you heard him.
Fire, you are on this platform. Have you ever heard me mention Mohammed's brother's name negatively?
Debbie, Mentia.
Exactly. So why are you supporting Isaac? I've said on this platform. Hold on. I've said on this platform severally. Fire, I've said on this platform severally that I don't care whatever Mohammed's brother does, but in his business or so on. But when it means he being shortchanged for Ghana, I'll talk about that.
Yo, Obi Adiabase Misa said, how many brothers or relatives and Mahama de Kwabem and a person or now check now catching says, how many relatives or brothers and an Akufado at that corner bem? Was we are no now my cover gang.
Fire, nepotism didn't specify the number of people you should be nepotic to say one person is more nepotic than the other. He also brought his family and friends in his government.
America, you are rich than Togo. Can't you say that? But Obi answer economic hardship or challenges. You are. The tangent I was driving at is about how incompetent or indisciplined we are to say we should print our own money, to say we should have our own rating agency. It will not work. Do you understand? Let me tell you. When you go to Ghana, would you like to go and buy shares in companies listed in Ghana? Yes. Abi, Mami Misao.
Yeah.
We cannot print our own money. Then why don't you advocate say the any dollar? Because at the end of the year, printing, we cannot print it. So why do we even print something and then name it that is our currency?
Yeah, but give it to us. Whether it is dollar or cedis, the cedis, we don't print cedis ourselves.
I know.
Let me tell you one company. Let me tell you one company which prints our currency. I've said it here before. De La Rue. One of the companies called De La Rue. They print Ghana, Nigeria, most of the African countries, and they charge us a lot. We pay for that. We pay millions for them printing our money. Simply because we cannot do it.
What can we do as a continent that will have the confidence in ourselves to print our own money?
Fire. It comes down to my old thing. So long as we don't emphasize on mechanisms, control mechanisms to build the confidence we need, that when I'm going to do something, whether you are Akufo-Addo's brother, Akufo-Addo's daughter, Mama's brother, and so on, we'll all be subject to the same thing. Not until we can be able to establish this sort of culture or discipline among themselves. We cannot do it. Because the process of even selecting those who will be managing the printing process, you think Akufo-Addo or Mama will give any job to anybody apart from his family, based on what we have experienced? At that point, competence, all these things are not important.
I'm going to say, we have had a leader or leaders in Africa, they were in power without their relatives. I think he's referring to Kwame Nkrumah. Yanko, Fasi na Yanko, Adabwediso, Abi, Yanafasi.
Yeah, so Fire, you didn't even allow me to talk, address the whole issue. I heard Kwabena and
that's how I can say baby.
I heard Kwabena and Jibo Chairman. Then
Yeah, about scoring.
Eja also came in. The thing about credit scoring is this. Most of the credit.
Snap you. I be snap you because
okay.
Also,
yeah, most of the credit scoring process is automated. But it reaches a point where subjective aspects come in. In the UK here, and I know it applies to most countries. Fire, when you're applying for credit, you know your postcode. Your postcode, where you live. Add or subtract a point. And based on what Kabran was saying, black people, they know most of the time the communities they live. Do you understand? That comes into play. Of course, when you try hard, you may jump that community and move somewhere else. Then also, you could see that sometimes they make a credit score and they say, oh, you have been referred. Do you understand? When you are referred, it's 50-50 chance. They have to apply their own subjectivity to conclude. Look, I've done jobs where I've created my own credit score. If we are doing business with a new company, do you understand? We need to score them. Because we don't want to award, let's say, £5 million contract to a company who cannot do the job. Will be chasing us to pay them money before they do the job. But we have to apply our own subjectivity.
What menka?
Obi aso otunka.
Yo, fire. Mechia ankrofo, mechia obia.
Obi aje wodo. Sa nsam je wat tibe mi mpo mabra ntua so mi enko.
Ma tibebre, nanka meka baako ayi oma me akra fi mi sem bebre ba meka kakra. Efa ayi akwana nipo na mo se.
Abi sende WhatsApp bebre me akwada oma mi asman so koto duru. Ogodi agro go me ye fi duru na video.
I laugh about that video, that boy. Fire. God will punish you.
Fire. You na make can say. Nipa na mo se obi defending no. I say odi boni and I say why you be good. Say egum. Answers no be 2 and 3. First. Nipa bia ya boni a say you defending no. Because of say ebia na wan sheda. Oh de tie no. Good. Ebia na wan sheda. Ebi so na
way. Was it nipa ya boni a say defend. Na Akwantufuo ado dan kwa Williams. Wa jeje to akodi to awewiem. Kwabna be defend na boni be na kwabna ye.
Yo me ka be siso. Na manka me siso kra se ne nka mama. The attorney say obia ye boni e say defending ebia fire o kaka na ade akobo obi e na nipa na wu ofrim ye hu say nya fort at least what nipa de ebia obi abortion dia na okan akura na ho kire no enu nti o de ho kire na koye
Adameba menim say bia dickness eye woyede oni around abortion why be that?
Oh, me ankasa me nkoye bi bo bia e bi ahyem da.
Okay, to aso ba kwa na mi.
Enti no, oh me cry me wodwumom still na madoje. Enti na me.
Oh yeah, and we free can help it.
Enti no. Enti de na me kan say. Nipa no so obi kura betima tutuo ana obetwe sika na de ku obi ntokwa na oku no. Esi e defend no. Okoduru court wo no. Okoye no na wonu ne ho kura ansa okọ. No good. And now Akufo Adoma yede sa NDC ni present ekotu mu 40 or more jail 40 days. Sa ko en adai. Ya fra no ohin ba ben ye. Ohin ba ben ye. The power ayi no.
Ya na kotu.
Was he in jail in 14 days no who say power ba.
Boama.
hena ma bo ama o se benie se bo ama benie se se enti no o so be
more than 14 days
o so e se captain
sentence
jail sentence
or no court and a court na jail 14 days
oba bi kro na na judge and also wakasa say judges ne corrupt omunyu so mo adwen president that from mo ka kire omontino opa kire so omunyu so mo adwen ntino obejeli no ena wajeli no eno koda ba bi ti okoye no so ne lawyer ne se wonu ne ho opa ache fine eno no ye nyina yipa even though bi kura obetima tutuo ti say enkrofo ye mo ayawaso yi
na
no mo tutuo
o de oya pass we refi into rule of law no ebi eda so Ghana rule of law
de Ghana de this it depend ba bia ofri ba say upe say
Can Japan once what the judges attempt radio TV so
I don't think American
I know ekosi say
na say obi trate obi twetio ye kwache ne tum obi so atwe bi onenam ho etie na medical ka say Ghana no ye sani ufri ba na obehu no snowball ne ayi mo asama na ayi ka no eti fire mama fa we ya mo ne kokroa eti no nipa no ne ho fine eno no ye ade ba ko waye ene wonu ne ho but babia enga ne say babia be ka say me anase bia nipa afro bi kura be ka sa ko de wagimi ne say me ko ya me se mako repu akura no ma repu no e wa bonten e wo dem mi repu no na ye ka se de me kokoto no me se ame amaye me san repu no kura bi na udi machi se wo support me a wo na nkasa no wo so se atama de bedi me na me ko repu me no e se de bidi wo ya mo di kura de bidi so wo de tie no
eda open say oh ye da na de ye
da se ayen sam na me church good ya me chirem ni say obi be ya no no odu ne ho ya kana na de ade ko dwale wiem na odi to wiem a ya kan e ba so we de mu fa nche me na minim say me Africa ni be ma tibetimi aware be de o metwempra but ma dwa ma so say Ghana for mo ho kire mo e na ade we asinti we no mu fa say obi nim de no de onye bone da no kro to bom mesra mo a mu fa me nye bie ya perfect yenim say why mistake no obi abe defend o but whereby ade no kodi ni wiem a ye kan o say no play ba ko no kra na me kodi ni wiem na no kra ye dada kakra na say obi dia me chata ka nti say sana mo ka kra dia me sa koto ade na nkasa me ko koto Lamborghini ya ko e dia 3 million me ko koto enti no sa tam no say me gina wachi na me defend wa atam omudi me omudidi wo na awokoto Lamborghini ebi ba me so because me nyanu me ho akwasi ade na maye ni na se me guso oh eti two things so
me can say me about 8 years ago a man for say me so bone so me say o man pani kufo me ne nya adwo ne me bebre ho na say what me can so Adam Pensumpo na me bi so on mu fenche no or a bold person or a person I want to rely with. But we are there. Now they are yet. Now you say and one amber. I don't want to face such people. We can't rely on them.
Fire me to say.
Oto so miensa me fi others wa listen here. Mbako ejakwasi buache. Onso America and owo. If you ejakwasi buache so a.
Fire mo question ma edo.
My babo. Professor so. Question from
Kwabena. Question problem. Na menye.
Fabra.
Eda said oka edie owiem me pacho o man panikufo entafo bia ndisi fo ewo man no se nkwada na disen me pacho we de boy nkwada na se so mo disen
Eda me pacho overrule
o se ndisi fo na woman nto go bisa general mosquito
Eda me overrule question
o go bisa general mosquito o na ye secretary o na chochoro
overrule koso Eda
etiru fire me sometimes na me tiwana na naska mo se mo tambe kasa se na di o mo yaw because as the gentleman say wo adwene kama ena me yusu no word no wo adwene kama obetimi ba ba kire se mu aka asem ya te ase wo ba no wa be po se na gu bebre na fe kwadra mo the Moko for baby. On a Mako brother, Moko for, sir, place no. Because of our in Bobo, now do him so. I crofo or Moko collection was a métier, and your Maminigan of Fosicano. And the better cobinim. Make cry media, miniho. Oh, I didn't say, share, and crofo would dig gun and pay for Tama. Sometimes I need in Icon. And then the class, and I'm saying, Etigana. Constitution almost say obi be the president and omo minister almost show na dwunu mu ankasa because
you were pa question do was it hard dey no ayenye no enye nti ono akorere na dey mu ono the report me who doctor here or certify about ono the report say monye ene me accounts nyina ni nka ndi obi
because say you show ma dwunu because me who say amampayifo no mbegu so no ebi mu adwene nye but sa group of people we know too much too much I'm poor because fire say we say to ma to no ma traffic into where you free ho na pa wa twene wo fie pa say ye kwakoye to no washroom na nkrofo free ba bia aba jonso ho efri ewo motorway ne so na nipa na tue kaska free sake ko motorway se kwakwajo so so ko dware adwena mo akwa trase cabinet nyina omaya mu bebu man mutimi ko dwene ho no aso ko parliament na obi kabia kire oditi watema onti ase look at adwene we wodi patim na to no kura yetwa no traffic wom but cars ne be parke akwadwo so eno de enfa traffic ma nipa no be furu akwadwo so akwadware ho so Kasa brother concept
to na elder so to dia na omutwa mu na omudi be incentive omuya na omudi live in the bar as na nkrofo no ehun hwe na anya adwuma enya ade say omudwen ho it just a ploy to deceive na anya adwuma elder to asem so
ba sesiano road minister da kasa no musem onya se wo omutwero yo onu ana nu se Ghana no ye ko kwan a ebi akumasi to Accra amanfo sisi kwan so ekotorete nyenti no roto no omodwere ho se omu ye furo na omukwa na chesa amanfo akoho omaye no washroom no hey oh my pa we chire mu nipa ye wom oh but mahama me de ma no besi no mahama
makacho say Amampani Akufo-Addo. Apart from so far ministers in Bebreno, most of whom they are not wealthy of owning a pet. Omajino Muklano, and Kakamempo, and so Mututobi. Yo, Mahusa Wafaba, inti.
On my way wrong. Mahama Kasembi, I say, if we know Munina, more respect Mahama, Mahunupa, Mahusa man or a visionary reader. Or see, and Chani and the Piasem. Sasa moyo kai no kurankasa wo de bon se sa to we ni no ma we
yama think of animal
babra se monim se ewura be fi enti dia ba beto aba no an se ka so ya beto aba ene mato like them mfa mato police for pay mato teacher for pay mu na ona si na ekọ na ntesa na my way we asema kana na
da breaker na yampoa na waba na men office na men ko ajakwasi buache o mefiwo a mbe jompe na makofa ho wo okasa ya che papa ajakwasi buache otimi nka mayento nka ajakwasi buache sa ajakwasi buache minua ontimi nka dia anya mbako ofa kwame ho ofa kwame okasa ya che ofa kwame
yes sir
na ofa wako idi aba
ama akodi di me koto nsu a ena me na mawo mu ameko na
wa mfaka
o ze na se matra se be discipline me ho bete ya na mo yese de mu wi afire me
mi hu a ena me hu se wo efi me hu se me hu ma body na onya active as an terms of ukodi die
okay upa biema kwesi bibo biema kwesi buachi ono de o emedihie owi anu aba me so
Yo.
Okay, yo. Let me talk about actually. Oja hene me de me twaso akosie ni se. Ye man panifo yi do mu di animu yi. Da bia omu tom frama go yani. Ye bi ni nkyeremu a na ye kyeremu se obi ko di nsamoni na odi na chi a. Obi wa se ye hu se futuo nya de omufa. Difficult because ebina you live yourself, you say, Ushimwa, for the first time, who say almost host to town hall meetings. But baby, I mean, taxi tia and Kenya day, but many people who the other taxes say, yeah, they will pay. It is not submission. Patron where name the pa was say, oh, declare, I'm saying, no matter how independent maybe I will be a link. Me wo America as I say me to about ade ba ko pen me gina so me hu say our policy is good for immigrants any kid for special and normal for special education. I'll support you because I want makoma wo oh enti kwabna say no akoma wo ba bia it's okay but enchiremu bu o ha wo chiremu say kasa fide kase so yesua de e kwa chire. There's nothing between a chinoja so about chairman and Mrs. Sudia. Rating credit scores have nothing to do with racism. Discrimination, what we know, but a woo at your personal discretion. Maybe I've seen MVP. Oman you the same credit ratings na no more they criticizing Mahama. Na se we are say ote na se obe di no kra. What di no kra? Na ye call your name. Honesty is the best policy.
Yo, aya kwesi bache. Abi ya kan se bebre afa rate no wa me Kifaya. Me na nya adwen a sanka me nya debate nya se dia mete akwadwa mu a anka be pete tem se me na debate. What say? Yeah no as Africa. Anya Ghana nko Africa. We can't have rating agency. A big statement, and I find it difficult to find to say rating just to rate somebody. Now Africans near market Why are you telling me to rate somebody using indicators? Yeah, to me, yeah. Make you to say yeah, dishonest. But at least we can change that orientation. I just watch it. As someone Akwantufuo working. I saw the 9 Oka, but don't you think a time has come? IMF, World Bank, African Bank, na say Cote d'Ivoire na watching na Cote d'Ivoire ko hono ma ko bom bosia. They say yenya ADB ni yi na omanye ni ye no. Na ya yentumi ntwa sika, na yentunya rating. Can't we do that as a continent? I just kwesi buachi.
Ojahini, I thought that sometimes we can be pragmatic in some decisions or some way to me, wishful thinking. You can debate whatever you want. He's right because also the I'm going dealing with numbers. So if you can't prove me with numbers and figures, I don't care. Random kwani mofulu nipa mienu ya ade out of 50. You can't call it successful. It's an thought that na patron because a black man is not capable of ruling themselves. Na baku mienu jahina no. Say you and I know say yeah the numbers. We go by the numbers. We don't go by 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Say betima yeah until proven, I would say we can never do it because we can even not trade among ourselves. Ebia na kan ye na kan ADB ka say anye ni ye. ADB anye ye de na chese unless a new generation and the best san ye benya adwum aka say oh ye betima ye. We always say ye betima ye. Gaddafi de na Gaddafi anye. The bia me can say ukra copy ye. South African for until the day we can achieve our economic independence, There's nothing we can do abroad for now. Homodi and Sasha no. The Biana blame school for no. Muno Munina Cotton classroom as we are there. And then yet to was a never seen there. Ojahine made the second a bokoko. Miss Man will be a tech, and the mistake I will be a tech. Send Concord develop and the China for Kogana Koyojahini. Omo buy they say Omo for kitten be no way. Omo to my machine magazine for Adia. Estimate the woody cool is one bomb race near dear China home. Moto keke, na cocoa nitre, muna elbow. Yeah, what tech is you? What are they doing? To a media no more here. Patriotism Bemuaka, but it's never gonna materialize. Would you ever cry your cookeke? Baby, I made a Akwantufuo example. You cry nipa 15, 20, 50 cry. You didn't come off for the past 5 years. You can't see any contribution here for any other group. So what makes you think say, oh, until thought that they boy I'm sure me say, me from a very angry we say, any park or baby I did be senka a bit a concept be a senior no more yeah near sacrifice ya. Honor me who say a bit my oh na Africa intimin be a huja. ECOWAS, a Kufu Adumanga so mu create currency. Or mu consensus people akosi say. So when we look at all these things now, untimin persuade him, I mean you're convinced. I know you are very patriotic, say yeah, black man is capable, dear, ya Barbara, and I make see a Barbara and then Jessica Kane. Omu Jessica Bomukeke will be a week or that sorry, I was in there be mean. I didn't think India for una Asian for. Look at them. Dubai, 50 years since only Dubai to Korea. Those are the people know some more yeah, they are no my dear.
My name is our same way na we are Marco Wafasu. And sana yako professor so. Mbele se boga wa. Ai Abranti ni yafana mani. Mimse bia watenenka Senegal for Abranti. Penalty edi kan yesi 6 minutes. Or boy ya keep achi no huru man ye machi obiasa mani wasa. Pana Abranti ya inem akoba kwashe. Kasaba enija Senegal omunni enija sa ya say efe de man mpo say Abranti nti anka last binya tebita ka be Senegal. Obabi abenya no Senegal wan dey also fire because enija ba mesmo pe fire aka mesmo pe fire aya kwasi gbache ana Akufo munyina mo say mfio ni we wanya hwe wa say Ghana. Don't you think say your man kwan a obetumi asa Ghana shabre na mfie mi ansan dey entemi Ghana for obia ni bagiye Ghana aya kwasi gbache boya nkomo kakra
I say with that say this Bema no aye emfato ho.
Money, you find money.
Money. Sadio money. On say baby o free bani baby oko o kire. So watch game no say the nyina na ehwa. On say penalty no. Or the emotions ekobo say no. But I was saying anyway, no. Do you see the remarkable thing he did? Or starting a pijana some place, you know. Say, come on. Oh, the gesture. It tells you say Masadi and but still, you shake him as a way.
Yes.
And Tihono, met me know I says a nipa it decided say Akufo 3 years than enemy would decided say corruption. Ojahine or kati achi womo mudisika sika any normal bina he can change it because he has all the powers. The president of Ghana have all the powers as a magic wand to change. But she say, until proven to us, she said their money. Obi an going to miss and go boss the campaign at Nubio. It takes only a brave person. No friend the chief and anymore said there be I'll make it right. And he did it right. But do we have that spirit in Akufo? A person who has now bought the third estate of the country. Third estate, journalists, journalists. Oh, it's a chrono koyo krobe for me. Trust you, I never miss a bomiti. Say,
Obi say, men can't tell us many. Why you be a 1 year selfish? Na ni mobile phone po pa impa. So that's it. On the answer about one crofo. Inti sad near man or say, I dear be oyen mpono. A man ye na Akufo selfish. Oh, you too.
Of
Of
Oyagana
course,
Nianco, Oyagana Nianco, Bokan Panat Bibi, because only Niagana for Bekan. Come,
onye dabi onye selfish anko akoye asphalt. Dabi onye selfish ojahiri nko akoye asphalt okibi. Nkuro eto aso nyina omunya asphalt ni bi.
Ono se asasam na ya mo kan mene munya adwen. Kibi eka Ghana ho indi so ko
Dabi ojahiri eka Ghana ho aden na wonye nkurase eto aso nyina ko ojahiri ade bi wo eka Ghana ho ba se ene na ne selfishness ni say. Se kibi ka Ghana ho na ne omo ya ade ho a na se de eto aso no ye ntimi mfa nka asem a won fa so ni nipa ni say.
Yo,
If it's good for the G's, then it should be good for the Ghana too.
Isaac, what about someone?
Isaac,
emi so asem dia, and the first na me nko ofaso.
No, maybe son asem. Yeah.
I be say.
Na me pay into kakra na question number. On say me no check Chibi say here Akwantufuo ye ho no. Enye me nwanwa ame because any fire we can e boy Ghana. Hwe nkoma krom. Wa be your money ye. Ekodu time bi no ni krom mpo no ekwan wo de ko ni krom mpo no na eye nguase eye fere. So of my pay. It no anka present bia ni krom eye kama me de ne ho de menye na mom sika ayira maybe so paying what is say 50 million cedis ayira wo commercial bank
offer sika ni the omo wie dada yeah we talking about selfish and selfless. Money was CC hospital woni kurom woni baby ofri ba me konsima me de be ya mfato achiro na me tumra no ma chire sem super konsima me to asase ifro jahene mo papa mu nsem me am say twa asase ne fancy e fanti chiri kuro. It means I will talk about selfless. I know how it is. I've practiced it. I eat it. And I do it. I don't want to call coat. I call you asphalt no one to mikro ebra. Echresu yanka se kibi ni ho kibi wo ho. But say wo ya de. Now me hu send you suban o city a. Enti na so ntimi nya Ghana yiye no. Hwe Obi Koranda, Mr. Koranda, oba inu azumo ka kire mo si run the drew. Na kufubo afo kraso be kan. O si run the drew a weekend and no be apeso okoni kuro because abani develop free krasi me be kuro. Now you can koye kibi a, then the chem say you be able to. Why ye kibi? Oba DC, ube hu asori dan monument no. O ka American for ye sika no DC monument no. Your homework here Akufo-Addo. Luton mission almost. Oh, it's no member as I say, would they also see baby a war a better daw. American president where don't go to Washington monument. Yet don't go cathedral okay. These are some of the things that Obi ya dear Mumienka or Chase be a young quala, Yamuse Papano, or new man who do. Ubenyan Crawford, Ububuad, and quality, we are see coast.
What kind of Obi to me and task for 40 years. So need those or man for be Kwabna Park and had that say Papa no Fiona Quinimo Ebia Edna Hano. Don't think say question baby advices on bet me has on now can say if they all call left and now can say if all call left. Aya Matisse say fear. Okofa play no Kumasi no. So Abroni Ebafono Mamma catch and say chief of staff, me for a man penny one carry. On him said what the woman was saying was true. When you neddy into Wayanipa, one is doing wrong thing. Now catch now. Wayanipa. And so was this around the number call on one in your person quiet. I don't want its name. What I say. Don't you think, sir, in your form one on and now among so I a hypocrite, among to me emphasis on man penny for let's agree, say, why penny, Bibi Kakra, I am going for no more as ya, one. Don't you think so?
Well, yeah, one okay. Say advisors, you know, or more say if they are also selfless, commit me to uniform. but nam so almost we selfish no obi a hwe ne de also that me can say be draw me the Toyota Tacoma be see me different crowd me akwan me different crowd say am dey call car wash am kwala na ehuro no say eh masaka we there shut ties no ne ade omu twa ho nam no mu di nkomo na mzimu nim de ntia me talk I carry man tofo kuma se me tofo cross kwantra boy ba cruise and said yes am say yes. This Toyota Tacoma and the Tundra, they are made for tough terrains. And yempeni for no more krumano. And I'm so many juniper. Omunim say SUVs are not meant for your type of roads now. You want
some 9%.
Oh, they just want to be. Oh, to they never can say to cut a long story short. Say, omo go in chen. Ombetuma 24. E biswa ye nim omu 24
Omfa. Oh. Na jaba se ba even ya say Moses akolaka to two oba there for am oba there dey adwuma ade na won na go ade tu for amfa ya bada wase me enko
me omu di shame ni dia me boa ya na me sere kura
fire mami nka na enti a yetuna na do onfa ne se enchro ayo paboache no ntia se won se na do DMP ni ade a NDC focal campaign omso wa DMP se ade onye ahwi woni krum and obedi president no why are they with the group and no was any problem enti na yetu for ampa no we do
ni kwabre ni krom a why no men ka say nye o say do ja hne kan no ba say ye words be ye so ja hne di free baby and na question no de beto money de ho say money is selfish anka no mabu ho kra anka bi a obi betima ka say oh first one penalty no me boy I say ntimi suro. This guy was putting his life on the line. The African was a yes.
What money wa? I don't know who money I didn't say. What more are you not talking here? No, okay, single fans now. Or more Rono, just as I am another, even though I did it to editorium, I'll be at the goodness. So, obviously, I understand. Or ban more. You now, okay, so, say, may be I'm wrong, but Monso Mumwame, indeed. I don't think this yes you should buy ebino encouraging the man to stand away. I just go first.
Ojahine, my main control. Me nim send you almost a plan or money musifa. Masa papa ni obi a visionary person. Matis omo can be say breaking the 8. They can feel me and say no. Come me. Aye, amasa omubota na esi omonisi no omotima bre but I mean that combetima change the minds of Ghanaians said there me nua because mahama ye a very visionary leader so ka say Ghana ye refi asem Ghana ye refi asem ye refi anke nsa ambo wonka ye na ye otimobro wa beka say Ghana ni bia refi asem ya na me hwe onim sa na mesere timobro na wo ye mu oh yes timobro na wo ye mu and you say, you will be a fabric.
I just go back to Medasi, Mamma call of a camiso. Now, your Baba was about your last words, in the eternity of a camiso. What about Grammy?
Yes, so.
Unia Kuma, where we in the FD, or not yet.
Kwasi Michel, a friend is saying,
Fire, but become
Yo. I
That's why.
Overcoming Koso. Isaac.
Yeah.
Okay, some Antony, you also say.
But that's the line, so now.
I overcome we are bombarded was about so. Overcoming Koso.
Okay. Monkancha Isaac is a one tries to be disciplined because my discipline. Okay. Anything. I'm saying writing, no, actual. Almost a static free Africa. But as spread the uncle African, you know, and don't know ora civilization. So now actual no a carry certain way to be say. What the Adiegu Krata aswa, and no dear now would do was say to Marcia. So, okay, so I'm kind. Odo say timasi. It me the ball charge that. So na eno no na see ya emaye culture mu. Emaye culture mu. Eninti da me pem say yen change constitution and crofon tiasi. So na the woman say your penny for no one more failure. One more failure. Na na mami mra body so answer. Mr. Body say obika say ye ni your Ghana for short memory and ni pakro visionary ah e dey kasa na woken say what we can say ye ni your short memory we a visionary person of Anton change. No, it doesn't make him a missionary person. Say visionary or say missionary.
Visionary and visionary.
Bama de no cry what 6 years as a same thing. I see a retire no. I see a retire no. Because me who say in this or Saba another 5 years. Over 5 years I just so I brought a time no so.
About me now I got try constitution.
Me yesterday ne time obey because so be acting Emma a president a Milsa and yeah acting who assume you position no as a president. And who assume as a president that yes I say can go so
yeah can go so I can't 2 years into about already 2 years but
but the constitution only 4 years into 3 years there and then one trying change. A 4-year mandate. A 4-year mandate is 2 years pen.
Good point. As I go Supreme Court. And you Ghana can Ghana as a way as to go Supreme
Court. Master me the me Marcus philosophy because you are thinking in the base ye be agree kasem there Michelle Hopper we graduating. So Akwantufuo who see what about president master me France your president your friend Macron your president is also your friend Macron it you know the me coach my my friend Akwantufuo no and when him so public position into public position
Matthew wa no mpembebre say wo say say ye di amamre e na bu Ghana man e no kwa na ye no kore
Debi o e wo say ye hwehwe kwan ya oh baby I'm no problem ni o baby okay yes or no but between yes or no this
time question na yes or no enye question nti tie ni ye o person call public call kasa tie ni ye ye open ended question and a close ended question na close no into me open
a binary question now only 2 choices and I make a choice between A and B no.
So my person open am maybe say open me na maybe say question maybe say close ended so you have to answer me close ended won't me court you say would you man would you for so can say me di for na fe o me say ne fa onche mu bra ana me di bem fa onche mu bra na onu ga say answer me nim ni asam no ba ko nti mu ntia masem answer na maka say me di bi answer na ye no nti me say
sabu sa question no bi mu
matu wa no asem say o say say ye de ya mamre ana bu ye man no kwa na ye no kore
oh la la do go to me or miss go to me
okay yo and to as well
aha enunti Akwantufuo what say extra 4 years on the first 4 years you know the me can say access no e be fanes average why dey or the year ba a friend is saying free SHS as say or the aba nti can credit to who na yes more another extra 4 years who say 4 more na 4 more ye the amount afi dey any man ye hu so kei na ebe na a friend is saying sika wunya ye
over
oh
Ghana education and France education. What did you actually kakra?
Fire.
Minimum 2 systems, no.
Baba, what is that?
Minimum 2 systems, no.
Aka 7 minutes.
Baba, aka 7 minutes. Okay. What for we are?
Mami money here. Mami money here. Eti ono na no. Ni 4 years no. Se ka memre mu na edi bu maya. Ni hu se extra years egu na ni mu no. Obe waste no a entem ane ehwa ne to so akonwa. Na akotra ne baby. O se try no, na try no. So na enemi kokani kusi boafo na asem emsa pass da but menya chance ankan about MF for conditions are omoni Ghana for mu during mama time na media na minim conditions no krada na nyame ada roma bi bomodi tie emsa kakakra kra wo se bitie wie na ni tie ane se woni wo mo kotemsa na wo administration no wo jaya mo na MF for and they control man. And this is happening because friend is saying already senior osafo mafo ono so aba bekase omuni IMF for attrance ama say kura civil servants woma broso impianya dia yebetumi afa biemu na yin kura woma ewomu no chance ba yebeyi biedi nso safu mafo what try retirement for a best 10 years as 15 years what does so pay now what they retire once and san ya be nkrofo bi be ba ya dia ba enti be de makanity ya certain teams no I'm a for the room homo time a friend mama time kufota a friend is saying Akwantufuo time. I mean for one must stop because woman who say money is hopeless. And that 2 teams into me manage here. Yes, almost 1 month. Now say yes starting for money you chance here. It you break it 1 more. Then you should check on your best so you bit me on my because every month to be a best to be ano. You wasting Ghana time. And you sick up because one way go away. They go to go.
In this bad
and one way go away, one market to I pay a bed near my you who can you between our mocha. And till they say one more person 1 more day, you live in no boy a bed to know. Make my home until will be about Manumra.
Yo, Kwabna, and I can't see my 9 family. Now we are a Jacques watches of Kwabna.
Ofa bocho bra.
You just watch bra. What's bra?
I ojahini ya DVS and me the mechanic say. Emani die enyina akoma you say enya the right caliber of people na krono betima tumpon. Say no si can say money. A process and I abotre. Because money usha ball no be the coach in the crown or jahine me the baby. Consistency. 8 years of our team no kakra. Ebi na okay o man for no nyane ho abotre. But ne omo tunifo a otie okosina nim anyeyi wampaba. Coach bi kura anka yi money say penalty ni say no. Ko betuma ka say second one no sam nyede e man mobi but onya confidence woni. Ti the American say enya confidence wo e man ni. Ni enko so nkasa eni abobo. But say so e wa bruche ni etimi de normal ene anamon sisi ya. Da chi bi no na me kan bi an enye yachi. Yem to ba obi ba
Yo,
boy.
Yo, ana fire.
Okay, Kwabna.
Fire, somebody, Master Mane, Tiawa. Baba Modena video be ana akwa be friend Chris Rock. All kind about American system so or no millions or when you know. Okobusa the next door neighbor no Hebrew no manager or McDonald's because I want to know millionaires in the think now. And so say to you Bruni or manager or McDonald's and on anything. They be a kwabna can okre. I'm opi or tea no eti because any why or platform is in it you. If you were chira omutie. Senegal coach Senegal coach senko ya Ghana nia komo pamono. Yesu ni ye ban no. Say to buy. The see nya wo wi ase no ye nya da because of yesu and ye ban ti yesu your attitude no you have to change
medans unuan so man so kakra ai about professor fayewi professor
yo medase I say ye wi ni de you say ya twatwa dwene bia kama enti de mbeza kan nyina ye mfa ni kuradie enye ya de oh wi ase obia o philosophy na obia nso wo the political cancer ideology and ye omukram America omukram so independent kwa no eto de edness ye so mutusu baby me boa mutusu baby nti wonya ne nyina nti ye nyina no moma yen ka no kore na baby ano se empo no wo party mukra no ho krampo no so fire more alcohol cause ono na ebe mu sampa won support party ni se bia o ye ma 2 gig bi data no be yi nti ye man no kora no endi enim sisi na ye Dr. Ye John Kuma or ye one of the deputies finance ministers was it said the normal kono de ana ko focus as 11 ebeji Ghana nkwane so on the only nita nemum no was in the worst case scenario sing pass there one where some of the flagship programs of government no ye be the omete so enti ya kata metro rebata command say David Obwa there's no way say aban we be cut it down the flagship flagship program cry mainly ba ko pe free SHS no na sa wo ko reduce free SHS send ne ko for be so ko and no an say no wo di green ni gold ni and ano me ankasa me yire ne cousin oko school yes I be so metness on mete fees 10 days as a day you nim dia mo ye say ade no aye bi ne so wo bend ntenya dia ade no kwa course say de hu say course no na waka so be cut down
yo professor ye na fasi emre no apa biti ba kon
mumma ye nyina no I like the way Ghanaians have become awake or more share and no memu yen hwe no memu because one ka say otin ho a ye be yi bone me da se
yo bone yo nobody call somebody professor by nothing professor na motin kan ye ba do obi ase akina nso momra question and answers you papa smale obesha ase na bibia kama ye beka rating ho asem ada se betuma bi and rating ye ka say a such as B C sa ye bechetem kama ha wo ha fra onyanko sanya professor ye no onso metie bi Isaac da ase obi a ba na ye den ase yanko studio na papa smale onso na nyame ya adoma ekina ya betwa adwuma no so papa
oh ma 1 minute ma nya de
mrana so Isaac nyambo ekina
okay
2 minutes abekuti ye besta mu nyina da mansem bae ekina
Governor.
baba so mo studio mi anko
Governor.
All right, thank you very much, Fire Chief. Na me jam some person mo bon koma say jawa fa was free floor. Mo mon koma we kire honom na nyam yad ma o china. Yamra emetwa enkomodie no so. Bye bye.